And now, meteorologist Dan Henry with your Weather First forecast.
Good Tuesday morning. As we step into the middle of the work week, we're going to notice a drier and hotter pattern taking over the Suncoast as a little bit drier air at mid and upper levels makes its way toward us. But that's not quite the story yet. Here on Water Vapor, we can see a front bending southward over the Sunshine State. Dry air locked away to the north for now, but we do expect some sunnier and drier days in the forecast as we head toward Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Our almanac yesterday was pretty good. 89 degrees compared to an average high of 90. Of course, it was quite humid outside. Our record 101 degrees. That was one of the hottest days in Sarasota history back in 2007. Our low 74 degrees, right on the money for an average day here in the middle of August. We're going to wake up near that temperature as well with scattered downpours in the mix. 30 to 40% rain coverage hanging on till lunchtime. So scattered storms. High temperatures reached right around 1, 2, 3 p.m. And then those storms mainly are going to be chased inland by a westerly and southwesterly breeze as the day progresses into night. So here we go. Here's the RPM model showing isolated coverage. The HRRR model I showed just a few minutes ago had a bunch of rain in the mix. So I think the truth probably lies somewhere in between these two models, and I do expect scattered downpours for us, not a washout though. As we head toward Wednesday, even drier yet with just 20 to 30% rain coverage, I think, for the middle of the week. And then that overall drier pattern hanging on for Thursday and Friday. Of course, back to school, second day of class, 91 degrees out there. Hot, humid, some scattered storms in the mix as well. Mix of clouds and sun where we don't see rain. And, well, those clouds are going to be very beneficial because, of course, it is going to be quite steamy out there. Tropical satellite imagery showing things from the coast of Africa here at the far eastern side of the picture, just off the picture. In fact, all the way to the Leeward Islands, remarkably quiet, especially here in what we call the main development region. We can see all the way from space down to the Atlantic Ocean, and that's, of course, great news. Not a whole lot to look at, so no threats over the next 7 days. And in fact, some of that drier air we see here, that olive green colored air moving over us here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's why I've really decreased those rain chances down to just 20 to 30%, maybe a little bit more humid and a little bit higher rain chances moving back in the forecast by next week. Red tide still at high levels in Manatee and Sarasota, but improving in Charlotte County and could be improving here in Sarasota County as early as Thursday. Let's keep our fingers crossed. There's that 7-day forecast. Long term looking hotter and drier.